go ahead and stop the music. I think we'll swap me back over to this corner. Yeah. Yeah, seems fine. Okay. I know that I was playing Solasta last, and I gotta say that Solasta has got some rough story. Combat is amazing in the game. I love the combat. I love the 5th edition play style. Super fun. Super fun. But I want to jump into Greedfall, see if it's got a little more in store. As far as story, still going to play Solasta. Don't know how much more of it I'll stream. Because I'm gonna be honest, the story is not its strongest suit. I'm hoping that Greedfall has a much better story. I played on console when it first came out. I was not very far into the game at all. I don't know why I moved away from it. You know, gamer ADD, ooh, shiny when something else comes out. We're gonna jump in on normal. I don't know if I'll be able to switch difficulties as I play. But if we get to a point where I'm just smashing enemies, we'll jump the difficulty up. But for now, we're just gonna start on normal.
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
Well, character looks good. Like that first preset. Oh, yeah. Have ourselves some Geralt hair. Also like the mess. What's going on there? Oh, it's over his shoulder. Well, I don't like that. I do like that slick back, though. Facial hair, let's take a peek. Ooh. Well, that is as close to me as we're going to get. No, I'm good with it. Eyebrows. His eyebrows weren't bad. I have super long like eyebrows, but nothing quite that drastic. I think we're gonna go with it though. I think we're gonna go with it. All right. Happy with that. Hair color. Yeah, it's nice to see when a game does light colored hair correctly. I mean, most games are able to get dark hair pretty good, but they usually drop the ball when it comes to light colored hair. So it's nice to see that they did a pretty good job with that. Eye color. I have very dark brown eyes. All right, next step. Skills. Focuses on melee combat, controlling the battlefield. Okay, so starting skills are set an elemental trap, firearms, and one-handed blades. Recommended attributes are accuracy and agility, and then recommended talents are science and lockpicking. Fighter or warrior, one-handed heavy weapons, one-handed blades, strength, craftsmanship, and vigor. We might go with a technical build here. Let's see what that offers. It's a lot to drink in. Okay, agility. Let's start at the top. Strength here increases power of all melee attacks. Attribute required to wield best one and two-handed blunt weapons. Okay, agility increases fury generation and all damage inflicted in melee combat. Okay. Attribute required to wield the best one and two-handed swords. I like that. Increases the power of all spells. Attribute required to wear the best rings. Willpower increases maximum MP spell duration. Attribute required to wear the best amulets and necklaces. Accuracy is firearms and alchemical preparation. So best guns, and then endurance increases maximum life balance. Attribute required to wear the heaviest armor. And you gain life and balance. I really like agility. How many points do I get? Just one? Okay. I think we're gonna go with agility to start with. Okay, charisma. Merchant prices slightly improves your companion's combat abilities, increases your chance of success from some dialogue choices. That's always good stuff. We've got vigor, which lets you pass through certain difficult passages required for balance. Increase maximum ammo capacity, lets you slightly recover HP and magic outside of combat. That'll be a good one to pick up. Craftsman allows you to craft basic weapons and armor upgrades. Also going to be important. Intuition, gather sights become easier to see. Slightly increases the number of ingredients objects obtained through gathering and looting. And it unlocks contextual dialogue options. Also cool. Lockpicking shit. Let's pick locks. And then science potions. Okay, we're gonna take lockpicking. We're gonna go I guess a rogue build. Yep, I'm happy.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lord, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We've nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Telemi and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Okay. Movement. Say, what's this? Okay, this is our inventory. I've got some bullets. I've got a stiletto. Saber. And a pistol. Fantastic. Great departure. Okay, it's our quest. And we have a codex with lore. Fantastic. Hello?
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Okay. Oh, okay. So we got some sneaky stuff. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Everybody just stay calm. How do I sprint? Aha. X to sprint. Fantastic. At ease, gentlemen.
Hey! Green blood!
Kurt.
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your gold.
Oh, enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with honor!
Okay, we got... or it might be parry. Okay. I got dodge. Well, trading with him was a bad idea. Okay, assign potions shortcut. Okay, tactical pause. Pause the game unless you choose your next action at your leisure. Able to assist spells, skills, potions. Okay. Bind to. Perfect. Okay, we got a power hit. Oh, look, Kurt's whooping me. He senses my defeat. So you can get like a partial. And that's what that is. Okay, once we got through the armor.
You defend yourself well, Greenblood. One might think you had a proper master of arms.
The best.
Are you already training for your new post of legate? Don't tire yourself. Flattery'll get you nowhere. But for the fight, you have remembered your basics. Your performance just got you out of a final lesson. Unless you want to go through the paces again before we depart.
No, let's go ahead and... I'm gonna make a stupid choice. Skip it.
Thanks all the same.
Yep.
I've quite a few tasks to check off my list before we depart.
And here you are already assuming your political functions. And in a hurry. Always too busy. Very well. If you ever want to go over your basics later, visit one of our barracks on the Isle. You'll always find a training partner to give you a friendly fight.
I'll remember that. Thanks. Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
Complain about being shadowed? No. Yeah, no, I'm happy.
On the contrary, I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsilion are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old goat is coming too. And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
Okay, so right off the bangle, the voice acting is pretty good. Pretty good. I should have done the how do you change? So the so I can go from saber to dagger. Pretty good. We got guards derping. Stopping in for a quick hello, fighting a migraine, gonna crash. How are you and the family doing? I am sorry to hear that you have got a migraine, friend. Family and I are doing pretty good. Get some rest, nurse that brain pain. I hope you're feeling better tomorrow, friend. Oh, look, zombies here. Oh.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
Mother, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill...
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my son has left on a mission to heal his people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here, take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
That was a heavy intro. We'll watch this later for sure. Heard the game is good. Appreciate that. You have a good night, Oracle. You get some sleep. Hope you feel better tomorrow. And thank you for stopping in, even though you're not feeling very well. What is that? What is that red thing floating? Oh, they're leaves.
Kurt? It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
All right, we got Kurt. Add to the team. Kurt is a melee combat master and can wear heavy armors. We've got great sword boy, all melee weapons, engagement. He's got a balance potion, special attack according to equipped weapon. He is a member of the Coin Guard, and my relationship level with him is suspicious. That's weird. Okay. Welcome aboard, Kurt.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it's certainly worthy of inspection.
And now we loot the city. Alchemical stasis mix. A set of alchemical stasis mix that explodes on contact with the enemy. Apply stasis on enemy in the explosion radius. Cool. Wait a minute. Let's run. I want to run back to the square real quick just to. Oh, wait.
And death to the others!
Wait. What is going on? Okay. How about the cur?
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Good job, Kurt. Got some gold for our trouble. I was not expecting bad guys right off the rip, but that's okay. city seems to be undergoing some type of plague or something by looking at my character's mother. And this is what I wanted to drink in here. This is... Oh, yeah. Fantastic. Alright, Kurt. Let's go see what other trouble we can find. And treasure. Okay, that's like a heavy slash. Health potions are always good. Get some ammo, crude iron ore, poor quality. It's fine for crafting. And we have found a blunt war axe. Terrific. Real quick, let's see in the controls. How do I swap to the gun? A secondary attack, cancel parry, confirm dodge, sprint. Hold to put your weapon away. I thought that I had... a pistol. I do. Oh, do I have to... Okay, let's bind that to... Alright. Now we're getting it. Now we're getting it. Now we can pull out the gun. It's not like go into deep combat with a gun. It's a quick shot of the flintlock, which is awesome. Hello.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
Okay, they know me here. Lootables seem to have like a little bit of, you know, that telltale shimmer. Excuse me, sir. Yeah, there's definitely some kind of plague or something going on here. Headed to the New World to find a cure. It's like they're quarantining people off or they're not. Direct access to the map region. Wait, what was... Ah, here we go. Oh, goodness. Okay. A lot to explore. Okay, it's got like a shimmery glow to it, I suppose. Or like... Because it almost looked exactly like the fire there. People just emptying their homes. I wonder if the, because I said we were taking a ship. I'm curious, is like how many people, like, is it like a massive voyage of people just like abandoning the city? My pains are getting stronger and stronger. My guts are churning. It is getting harder and harder for me to run the shop. Some evenings I can't even feel my legs anymore. It's as though they've turned to ice. There's no longer any doubt. The Malachor has got me like so many others. Today, I had so little strength that I couldn't even cross the road to get to my shop. Who needs books when everybody is dying anyway? All that's left me to do is drag myself to the little dispensary they installed behind the barracks and hope they can ease my suffering. Oh, goodness. We've got a big burning pyre. Okay. Notify the Bridge Alliance ambassador about your departure. We're gonna explore and pursue at the same time. Unless it's right up there. Then we're just gonna go there. After I come over here and loot whatever this is. Yep, right up here. Okay. At ease, gentlemen.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tirfredi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Ask about the Bridge Alliance, relation with Congregation of Merchants, Tirfredi, their relation with, I thought they said it already, Ptolemy. All right, let's learn about the Bridge Alliance.
Would you be so kind as to tell me what you know about the Bridge Alliance?
With pleasure. A legate needs to know the history and strengths of his allies. The alliance was sealed by several nations of the Bridge around 200 years ago. The greatest of our cities, Al-Sad, became the capital, and a council formed from the different nations now rules. This union was originally put into place to better resist the appetites for conquering our neighbors. But our ancestors quickly realized that the Union had also strengthened us economically and culturally. And of course, exchanges in knowledge were strongly encouraged from the outset. Today, it is by no means an overstatement to claim that the Bridge Alliance leads our world in science and exploration. Each day, we push the limits of our understanding further in each and every domain.
Okay. What about the Congregation of Merchants?
Could you give me your understanding of the relations between the congregation and the bridge?
Our relations hang essentially on the quality of our trade and commerce. The exchanges are very profitable, especially on the cultural front. I will not hide from you that we have hoped you would join our number for quite some time. But your princes insist on maintaining a neutral stance between the congregation and the other nations on the continent. It is by all means a respectable position, even if it means you also trade with our enemies.
Okay, what do you know about Tirfredi?
The Bridge Alliance has been on Teofredi for much longer than we have. What can you tell me?
It is true that we founded Hikmet, our newest city, around 15 years ago now. Alas, I haven't been able to go there myself. I can only tell you what others have reported to me. It is a luxurious island. An enormous dead volcano thrones in its center. The vegetation is extremely varied, and the fauna wondrous. We discovered animals that we had never ever seen before. Some are bigger than houses. But they're not the only occupants of the island. A savage and crude people also live there, who speak an incomprehensible language. But you shall discover all of this for yourself soon enough.
It's nice to have a protagonist that talks. It usually depends. Like, obviously for Witcher, it's amazing. I'm enjoying the voice actor for my character though.
And what of your war with Thélème?
It has been dragging on. In fact, it has been dragging on for years. It is madness. If those bigots hadn't gotten it in their heads to convert the entire continent, we wouldn't be in this situation. But that's the way of the world. We shall not waver, whether here or on Teofredi.
Have you been fighting battles there as well?
From what I've been told, Thélème has wisely and tastefully built their colony far from our city. Direct conflicts are, in fact, quite rare. But one day they will inevitably take place.
Okay.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Yeah, I don't mind a plethora of dialogue as long as it is good. Oh, okay. All right, what else do we got going on? Okay, I don't know what's that's about. Okay, we have to notify the Thélème ambassador about our departure. Okay, Bridge Alliance, we have, oh, it's a little sensitive. Fontaine family home. Let's go ahead and run over and have a talk with the other ambassador real quick. Get to know our, I guess, allies. That's kind of tough to see, the loot. The loot indicator. I guess if you're looking for it, it's not too bad. It'd be like really hard to spot, like around areas that are on like fire or depending on the lighting, I guess. That's okay. I like exploring. Yep, we're gonna go get this real quick. Hopefully. Okay, we got some coin. Some old soft boots that are not very good. And then a sword. Fantastic. Okay. Damage is obviously up. Physical damage, armor penetration is -1. Fury stun is the same. One-handed blades requires agility. It also has 2 crafting slots, but I'm perfectly happy to wield the wield a rapier here. Nice. A little bit of range. little more range, I suppose. Really enjoy the aesthetic so far. Very, very cool. Very cool looking. I'm getting religious vibes.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tirfredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it. And perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
I mean, as long as they're not, like, doing some seriously, like, dark cult shit. They also have a bunch of information.
Could you tell me anything about Thélème?
It would be a pleasure. As you already know, our glorious nation is guided by our faith. We follow the teachings of Matthias, our founder and greatest prophet, and give thanks each day to the Luminous for having gifted us magic. The high dignitaries of Thélème are at the same time our spiritual guides, advocates, and grand mages.
I've heard say that dissensions have appeared recently in your nation.
Ah, you must certainly be speaking about the debates that have divided the Ordo Luminis and the more political orders. The Lord Luminous has an extremely pure vision of our faith and applies the words of our saint very strictly. But other, more open-minded factions exist within our nation. They believe that a less rigid dialectic would attract souls more readily to our faith. But their differences are purely theoretical and do not threaten the cohesion of our nation, I assure you.
All right.
What's your point of view on the relations between our two nations?
As ambassador of Thélème, I can only rejoice at the mention of our commercial treaties. We appreciate as well the welcome that your uncle gave to our missionaries. Thanks to your support, more and more believers wander your lands. The congregation is our most precious ally. To be perfectly honest, we have only two complaints: that heresy is tolerated, and that your treaties with the Bridge Alliance are maintained.
Religious mages, that's interesting. Okay, what's your guys' position on Tier for D, the New World?
How is Thélème faring on Tier for D?
We built a marvelous city, San Mateus, on the western coast of the island. Did you know that certain historians believe that it might well have been the final resting place of our prophet? Our missionaries there are a multitude. Not a day passes without new islanders joining our sacred faith. Of course, there are certain pockets of resistance. There is talk of a demonic cult, disgusting creatures. But I am confident that the Ordo Luminous will be able to put an end to these horrors. And we have tremendous hopes that the entire native population will join our ranks.
Okay. And you guys hate the Bridge Alliance.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sade.
So we are a neutral party between these two factions. And they don't like each other. Cool. Present yourself to Captain Vasco, which we could do. Or we could check out some side quests. We need to negotiate with a vendor, find the charlatan, and find a smuggler. Let's do what Kurt wanted to do first.
The merchant is there.
You alright back there, Kurt?
Good day, good sir. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refused to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent. And I'm only obeying orders.
Ask for more instructions.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
Okay.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
Okay, I'm not going to offer a bribe. 50% charisma. Charisma's not really our thing, but I guess we'll give it a shot.
I don't think you understand who you're dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lord de Sade, nephew of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable. Especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion, theft. You know as well as I that the congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That is a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise, without delay. Unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
I beg your pardon, sir, but you are not my master. Moreover, the attendant of the guard was quite specific, saying this affair should be handled with extreme discretion. So I seriously doubt that you'll be wanting to drag us in front of a judge. That would stir up the muck.
Whatever is he talking about, Kurt?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Okay, well, I don't have the intuition. I don't really know if I want to threaten him. I kind of already did threaten him. I guess we'll just leave?
We shall return. See you soon.
Oh, am I supposed to threaten him? Okay.
And so you're back, sir. Do you have our second payment with you?
Don't count on it. This is preposterous. Your master is a thief. I have no patience for bandits and robbers. Either you give us back what's ours, or we'll take it.
Your idea of diplomacy isn't all that different from my own.
To the devil with you.
Since you leave us no choice.
The merchant's clerk isn't hearing your arguments. The only thing left is a show of strength. Sorry, Greenblood. If I'd have known, I wouldn't have gotten you mixed up in this.
Okay. Recover the guard's merchandise. Where is the guard's merchandise?
To my help! And death to the others!
All these blue bloods, they aren't worth tuppence.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Ooh.
They broke your armor! Be careful!
Stop! I beg of you!
He seems to have grown wiser all of a sudden.
Yes, yes! Don't hit me anymore!
Very well. I'm counting on you to deliver this merchandise as quickly as possible.
Yes, good sir. I'll take care of it immediately.
So we lost some reputation. But I guess that's okay. Definitely not going to be a perfect playthrough. I don't think any playthrough of any game really is, unless, of course, like you're looking stuff up. To hell with that. Oh, there's goodies back there. How do I get back there? Destroy level 1 science.
It's not possible just now.
Okay, so there's like different skills and stuff like that, so that is required for me to do, I guess, certain actions. Okay, so we're supposed to inform the coin guard of what has happened. How do I do? Okay. I was going to say drink a potion, but we got it figured out. Ooh. Poorly written notice. We have him and we'll kill him if you don't pay us handsomely. Come with full purse to the alley south of the old warehouse district. Okay. Kind of a weird place to put a ransom note, but I guess that's fine. workbench. Cool. Craftsmanship allows you to upgrade your weapons and armor. Science allows you to create potions and traps. Both sound like something I'm going to want. You need the knowledge to be able to use crafting table to obtain it. Spend points on a desired talent. Use certain pieces of equipment or companions that can give you a bonus. Each talent point will unlock a new recipe. You also need ingredients. Put a little space in there, which you can buy and find while exploring. Okay. Oh, I love it when gear changes. Armor ointment. Okay, bunch of locked stuff. My guy's not smart enough to make any of these things. Upgrade. Okay. That's pretty awesome. So, crafting components can be placed into gear. I did not mean to do that. Put my weapon away. See if we can find the coin lord or the coin guard barracks.
You'll find all you need in our selection. What?
Hello.
Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
What do you mean again? Maybe, I mean, my guy's from this city, and they know me here. All right, bye. I like that it shows the weapons. It's pretty cool. Okay, nothing here. All right, we'll switch over to sell. Did have an additional pair of boots. I know they give elemental resistance, but the armor, I mean, the armor's only down 1.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
We'll go. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, we'll swap up. We'll swap over.
Welcome. It's such a pleasure. Have you seen anything?
Skip.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
But it's like everywhere we go, they're just like everybody is packing up. Like there's just stockpiles and stockpiles and stuff. Hey, it's a good picture of you, Kurt. Hello, quartermaster.
Sir Desade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes. We were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 4D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, But you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
Okay. Seems kind of dumb to talk about all that stuff in front of a, you know, a noble who could be like, arrest these nerds. But these are the coin guards, so I'm assuming they're like the maybe the de facto police force. Kind of like the Flaming Fist from, you know, like Baldur's Gate. Alright, let's take a peek here. We've got a family warehouse. Okay, they have a lot of warehouses. Find a charlatan. Let's do that real quick. That's right over here.
Are your boots worn through? Is your hat out of style? Does your vest belong to last year's fashion?
Miraculous opportunity. Your time is precious in these dark hours, but what you are about to discover could save your life.
Of course, there's a plague, you know, and then there's always some jackass, you know, snake oil salesman.
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still, this little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him, I wonder if he'll serve us the same routine.
Probably not. He's got dead rats hanging from the top of this. Like the whole time he's talking, all I'm doing is staring at that rat.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Let me use my flintlock pistol and shoot you in the kneecap. And then you drink your potion, and we'll see what happens. Nasty side effects.
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
Demonstration.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
Let's discuss our plan right in front of him. What's this? Oh, cool. Are you guys bad guys? Stealth attack.
To my health, and death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Nice. I missed out on the stealth attack. I think I hit the wrong... button there. Ooh. Requirements: rifle accuracy 1. A blunderbuss. Let's go. I think I hit the wrong button and switched weapons. Well, we jumped over there. We might as well see if there's... They got like a treasure chest sitting around here, these boys. No. I do like that there's, you know, danger in just looming about the streets. That's pretty cool. I'm excited to see where this is going. Okay, let's check old boy's cart. I'm assuming back here. Okay. We've got the
To my health, and death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Nice. That went a lot better. That went much better. Jeez, Kurt. We've got an old embroidered doublet, some gloves, boots. Fantastic. Gonna go ahead and heal up. Check our gear here. No, not Kurt. Boots are the same. Gloves are better. Oh, yeah. So, 48 armor. I wonder if that's the, like, the little armored, like, shields, I guess. We also had found a hat. Oh, the hat's worse. It's only... It's got 10% loot chance. Yep, nope, that's me. That's me. definitely like the armor, gear, and weapons aesthetic. The wife calling me. I'm going to need just a moment. Oh, that was pretty good timing. Sorry, my baby girl needed a peanut butter and jelly. And Dad makes the best peanut butter and jellies. All right, we're going to save, because I haven't saved yet. All right. Alchemical Research Book. These pages are covered in small, almost illegible handwritings, experiment results, patient observations, and incomprehensible symbols. The complexity of some recipes leaves no room for doubt. The author was a true alchemist and was certainly very knowledgeable. Okay. Letter from the innkeeper to the servant. The weird alchemist of the Alliance who rented the room upstairs specifically asked us not to clean it during his stay. The old fool must not want us to accidentally break his vials or something. So leave him in his filth. The customer is always right. Maybe check his room. I wonder if it's the tavern down there. Because that really didn't, that's not really, I didn't really find anything incriminating. Is this the tavern? Yes. I'll take whatever that is. Thanks for those coins. Okay. Probably leads back outside. There's some stuff to be had. Nice. Letter from the alchemist from Al-Sad. I like it when you're able to, like, a game doesn't hold your hand that much, and you're able to, like, figure stuff out. I'm genuinely sorry to learn that you have not found the peace that you were hoping for in Serene. Since your departure from the academy, the situation has been deplorable. Those who had accused are now behaving as if the rules did not apply to them, regularly performing questionable experiments, and there is nothing the rest of us can do from keeping a low profile. I sincerely hope that you will eventually find some place where you can be at peace. Hmm. Let's talk to Kirk.
Greenblood, do you need something?
Whether he ever felt lonely.
I must leave you.
No, that's okay. I'm not. Keys. Okay. Oh, lockpicking. Feels good. Another loot chance helmet. I'm just gonna assume that they look the same. I keep doing that. Yeah. I guess we'll head back down and talk to the alchemist. Oh, so he's led into the kitchen. Nice building layout. Oh, let's lockpick it because I can. With some gold, innkeeper's key. Key opens the service door of the tavern. Okay, that's nice. I don't know why I would need that. Lockpicking level 2. Okay, no, we have the key though, so I don't know why we need the key, but we have it. Interesting.
You'll find all you need in our selection. Whatever you need to be the talk of all serene.
All right, I'm gonna grab another save here, and I guess we're gonna see what this guy's got to say for himself. I mean, we have compiled some information, but it doesn't really seem like it's anything to be like what you're doing, you know, that your potion or whatever doesn't work.
Have you finally made up your mind?
Show him the remedy he is selling.
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
I like how he just green arrow vanished right there. That's
I believe I've seen you at the palace. Are you one of the prince's relatives?
he just teleported away. Oh, we got a mob waiting out here. Great. Okay, well, we know where his room is. So I guess let's go get more information or arrest him.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Tell me about your career.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Okay. Why is he obsessed?
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy. To criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners. Making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred.
Oh. Sahin wants him snuffed out because he knows they're up to no good. Okay, tell me about the potion.
Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled. But I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. The mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, sir?
I mean, we were hired to arrest him. He's up to no good. I mean, and all I really have is his word. I mean, I know the letter said the accursed said that they were doing bad stuff, but we're a neutrality. I mean, this is our allies and one alchemist. If I help him leave the city, he can keep spreading this, and eventually he will be wrong and he will kill people. Tough call. Tough call indeed. We're going to help him leave the city. We're going to get him out of here.
I'm going to help you leave the city, but you must promise never to return.
I swear it.
Very well then. I need to first get you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help them hear reason.
It would be better if I remain hidden while waiting.
Negotiate with the angry crowd. Okay. Charisma, again, not Not my thing.
Please listen, I beg you.
If you want him to reimburse you, get in the back of the line like everyone else.
Believe me, I understand why you're angry.
Me? It's not money I want. That charlatan tried to poison us. I couldn't give a flying pile of dung for your pretty words. We're gonna hang him high. And you too, if you're an accomplice.
How absurd! I'm the one who put an end to his operation.
Well, in that case, help us catch him so he can be punished like he deserves.
He's trapped. He'll have to come out someday, you'll see.
Propose a settlement. Order their dispersion. Well, I don't want to have to kill all these people. No, you guys get out of here.
Citizens, in my capacity as legate of the congregation, I order you to disperse.
Disperse? It's that thief you should be arresting. You hear me, everyone? The powerful are behind this charlatan. They want us to leave.
We'll have nothing of it. Arm yourselves!
Shit.
To my help. And
Come
death
on,
to the
I'll teach you how
others!
to dance. Come on, I'll teach you how to dance.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Well, I guess we are going to be killing people anyway.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Oh, Kurt's over here fighting the big boy.
The alchemist is now far from danger, at least.
Go and tell him the good news.
But we did level up. So, you know, silver linings. I probably could have snuck him out. That was probably the other and probably less violent option, but that's okay. That's okay. I asked them to leave nicely. I did ask them to leave.
So, did you find a way to get me out of this hornet's nest?
Yeah, I killed everybody.
I've gotten rid of the mob.
Bravo. You don't go about things in a roundabout manner.
You are free. Climb into your carriage and leave Serene immediately. Let me deal with Dr. Sahin.
I owe you my life, sir. I will be eternally in your debt.
I remind you to never step foot here again.
I have no desire to return anyway. Farewell.
Okay, how do we level up? Skills. Okay. One-handed blades. Wait, are these ones I have already? Because I can use one-handed blades. Attacking with one-handed blade deals more damage. One-handed blades on unarmored enemies are increased. Kick on balances. Kick slightly damages armor. Ah. Great swords. And then what do we have here? Okay, great sword tree. Okay, so fighter tree, kind of like rogue tree, mage tree. Okay. Divine magic rings. I do like the firearms. What's this here? Roll. Now the arrow is pointing down here, so I don't think I can go down this tree. and then go up to here and then up to here. I do want dodge roll though, but I will probably spend majority of my time fighting in melee. Yeah, we'll take sharp. We're gonna take sharp steel. Attributes. We did not gain another attribute, nor did we gain a talent, because I want to get my hands on probably science and crafting for sure. Just a meat tenderizer. Okay. Well, go. Wait, what? Go directly back to the Bridge Alliance embassy? No, stay here. No, I'll walk. That's fine. I want to do more exploration. I don't need to just teleport. And I wanted to see what was in the basement of the tavern. Ah, the VIP. Alright, present yourself to the captain. We also need to find the smuggler. We got to move the cargo to Tier 4D. We've got a bunch going on back here that we haven't messed with yet. I guess we will go back to the Bridge Alliance. Oh, did that actually pop up? That's cool.
Are your boots worn through? Is you... Welcome.
Sell
it's
real
such
quick.
A pleasure to see. Have you seen it?
We're going to hang on to all of that stuff. We have junk. Oh, cool. Cloak. +1 charisma. Cost probably most of my gold. Okay.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
I'm gonna grab a save here. Hopefully we'll be able to convince this guy that we did the right thing. He's probably not gonna think so. Maybe we'll just lie.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
About your charlatan.
I tracked down your man near the Coin Guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated.
Confront him on his lie. I don't want to do that. Let's cover the escape of the alchemist. Yep, he's eluded us too.
He managed to slip through our fingers.
Once again. That man is part eel.
We followed his trail to the Coin Guard Tavern, but he had already escaped. All the same, you have nothing to fear. He will never step foot in Serene again.
We'll eventually catch up with him and deliver the punishment that his crimes deserve. Governor Burhan will be happy to learn that such an amiable legate will soon cross the shores of Tir Fredi. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest gift for your voyage.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Oh, we leveled up again. Excellent. Oops. Giving us another skill. I think I want to push to the two-handed swords. Damage with one-handed blades on unarmored enemies is increased. Haven't used any traps yet. Allows the instantaneous setting of a trap on the ground while dodging. That's kind of cool. We're gonna make our way up to here first. Long swords or long blades. What level do... Next point at level 4. Okay, and then level 5. And you get a skill every level. Okay, okay. Alright, well that worked out. Far better than I thought. I was like, boy, I've just dorked up every quest so far and done nothing but kill everybody. And they were still pleased. So that's awesome. Seems to be good stock of health potions wherever I'm, you know, I don't seem to have to be like scrounging for them. Okay, right here was his potion shop. I think we're gonna go straight down here, cut down, check out this bottom area first.
You'll find all you need in our selection. Whatever you need to be the talk of all Serene.
Alright, by a warehouse. Looks like I can jump this wall. Let's see what's up here. Okay.
It's blocked.
Okay. Real quick, I want to take a peek at my weapons. I wonder if it matters what weapon I use to, like, stealth attack. Like, are stilettos or daggers, like, more efficient? People are not doing well.
He that drinks is immortal. He that drinks is Ne'er decay, for wine still supplies. If you had any idea who I am. Open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
Do you hear that?
Yes, that's Constantine's voice. It's coming from the upper floor. It sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
Ah, we found Constantine. Okay. Check this way. Where are we on the map anyway? That is not what I want to do. Okay, it looks like there's two different entrances. We're gonna enemy detection. When the player's in stealth mode near enemies, the detection indicator will appear above their head. If your presence is detected, the indicator will fill. Okay, we got like the.
This man is going to bring the guard out if you keep shouting like that. We should have gotten rid of him.
Don't be an idiot. It's obvious that he's a noble, a rich man. He needed to be taught a lesson, but it's better we grab some coin. With all those posters we posted, someone with deep pockets will show up sooner or later to liberate the rooster.
To my help!
Oh shit!
And death to the others!
Okay. Negotiations have failed. Time for combat.
Things are about to get dicey!
Alright, well. This is how we handle things. I didn't see an indicator at all. It was just like he spotted you, it is time to fight. Definitely take the gloves, okay. I mean, in all honesty, was not a bad fight. Kurt and I put on a good show. We got more nerds in here. Can I just drop down? Oh, I can. Good. This looks like where I would have... Oh, okay. Well, I don't have a science skill to do that anyway. So, I probably would have been forced to fight anyway. I mean, it didn't, like, immediately, like, kick to a cutscene or anything for me to try and talk to him anyway, so... Not really sure... Not really sure what they wanted me to do there. I'm gonna assume they wanted me to fight. Yeah, that's what we're just gonna go with. Okay, just all the keys. I do like the loot, though. The loot seems to be pretty varied. I'm interested to see, just how the, deep the crafting system goes. All their boys were out front. Didn't have a single guy in. inside. Is he downstairs? I assumed he was upstairs. Apparently he's downstairs. Oh, maybe not.
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress! Ah!
Constantine, it's me!
My dear cousin! Oh, my lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fight.
I do what I can. We're departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you, I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure.
Select Constantine from the inventory screen. Okay.
If you only knew how these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, good cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
There's no one left to pay, Your Highness. The brave Kurt and your cousin have already settled the books.
Really now? What a shame. I would have loved to have seen that. We've nothing left to do then than to board our ship. An adventure awaits us at the end of the street.
Got an old rusty rapier. Can I have those gloves? Oh, requires endurance. Okay. How about Kurt? What's Kurt wearing? Kurt has soldiers reinforced. Kurt can have those. Soldiers reinforced. So Kurt's old ones are better than mine, but this has craftsmanship 1. Wait a minute. No, put those on. I start paying more attention to what the actual armor or perks on some of these things. Okay, those are exactly the same. I just want to make sure that I didn't equip him with anything that's oh, Kurt's armor gives him lockpicking. That's interesting because if I have it, does that mean it would give me lockpicking too? It's okay. Kurt can keep his armor for now. This was not the way out, guys. Apologies. I got turned around. Combat is responsive. It's pretty fun. I mean, there seems to be pretty big grace window for the parry and the dodge, but that's okay. It's okay. It doesn't. It's still enjoyable. Not what I wanted to do. Put my weapon away. Make sure I have the rapier out. This place is a mess, man. This town is rough. We have found the docks. Okay. So to find some heretics, I think we're supposed to talk to somebody. Of course, we gotta drop off. Oh, okay, well that's as far as that goes. Take Constantine. Let me check the map here real quick. Let's check the quest things here. Tell the captain that you're ready to raise anchor. Find the smuggler. Find a way to get the cargo. That's main story stuff right over there. I don't necessarily want to. I don't want to leave until I've done everything. So. Hopefully it doesn't force me. It does. Shit.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There's some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Apologies.
Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tir Freddy. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Absolutely. Let's talk about the cabin boy.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Okay. Does he have any friends?
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Norts, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
This Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavio and Lauro.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
Okay. Help with the merchandise. Ask about the Nauts.
Could you tell me a little about your guild?
We are masters of the oceans. Our ships can sail where no others dare.
Thanks to your magic, so I've heard. How do you become a Nord?
Our magic, yes, that only the Norts master. As for your question, any child born on one of our ships is sea-born. He is a Nort from birth. Others are sea-gifted, joining the Norts for different reasons, often from a young age. It's how the guild is made and maintains its numbers.
Interesting.
Could you tell me anything about our destination? The island of Tir Freddy?
It is a magnificent place. Wild.
spared from your wars and your mines for now. The natives have a relationship with their land and consider it sacred. They're a very friendly people, welcoming, that will appear to you strangely familiar. I've also heard that there are a great many exotic creatures, some enormous, but I wouldn't know what else to tell you. I've never strayed far from the ports.
Okay. There's some interesting facial tattoos. I'm not sure if I'm 100% sold. I guess tell me about my own port.
What do you think of our port?
Are you referring to this one? It is the biggest high seas port on the continent. Thanks to your prince, even though it remains part of your city, it holds a particular status for us Nords. Certain zones are owned completely by us, and maritime law holds office. It's a good port. Were it not for the Malachor, it would be a pleasant place to dock.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, we're not going to ask about permission to come aboard. Maybe the heretics? He might know something?
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers.
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses.
Okay.
May I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
Oh, do we be honest with him? Let's be honest.
A couple of heretics are planning on leaving Serene. The ambassador of Thélème has entrusted me with the job of capturing them.
Happy to see that you trust me enough to seek my counsel in the affair. Just so happens that I heard someone talking about the couple. The Cardinal's men are far from discreet. They're making quite some ruckus, asking to search our warehouses. We, of course, refused entry. Only the Nords have access. I'm sorry, Your Excellency, but I'm certain your potential stowaways aren't far. But we won't allow you to make a search to grab them. Not officially, at least.
What do you mean?
That discretion and malice are often more useful than titles and words.
Okay, I'm picking up what you're putting down. Ask for help on the merchandise.
Be back soon, Captain.
We're gonna leave him for now.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
Okay, let's investigate disappearance of the not novice in the storeroom. Okay, let's pursue that. Maybe if we do what he wants, he might help us out with that merchandise issue. There is a character up here. Oh, that's the okay. I know that. It's the guy that wants me to meet him down there. He wanted me to meet him at the docks. I remember. That was like right at the beginning, though.
The hiding place of this smuggler is filthy. But perhaps we'll discover some useful information.
I have 2 new clients. They want to go to Al-Sad, and the Inquisitors are on their heels, which will not make my job any easier. I think I can get them into the ship inconspicuously, but we will have to be cautious, and I hope that they will prove patient and discreet. I will hide them away in a warehouse behind the harbor office, where the Inquisitors will never dare to enter. Well, that was easy. Ooh, a sailor's coat. Let's check that out. Okay, let's check that out in an area where I can actually see what the hell it looks like. Yeah. A little bit more magic resistance. It's nice. I like the, definitely enjoying the armor appearance. Disguise yourself as a knot. Wait, what? How do I know? Oh, the symbol down by the price. It's faction armor. Okay. That's awesome. I picked up crafting. I know I could talk to that person, but the gloves that I'm wearing give me crafting 1. And I would... Nice, you can mark stuff. I want to see what can be done. What can be done at the crafting table. With at least you know, a point in it to see what we can do here. Okay, so we got, what does it cost? Oh, it's this costs iron. Okay. That's just flat damage. Fantastic. Physical damage 20. Yeah, absolutely. And then more physical damage. I'm about it. I got there and all I did was check out my sword. Idiot. Okay. Metal dowels. Okay. I don't know why I can craft weird quest items. I don't think I have a quest to do that. I gotta look at the quest here. I don't have any alchemy. My sailor coat. Okay, these are cool. I don't have any of the materials for it. And it changes the appearance, man. I like that. Or it adds to the appearance. Very cool. Shoulder. You can probably put together some pretty awesome looking armor. I mean, some of that stuff looks like silly on a sailor's coat, but still cool. I wonder if I have to disguise the whole team, or am I enough? I'm gonna check back here. I want to check back here real quick. Nada. Okay. Speak with Flavia.
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
Tell me about him. Oh. When was the last time you saw him?
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest idea.
Okay.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
It's interesting. Okay. Friends?
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Okay, enemies?
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart, and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
Tell me about your captain.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good navigator, and an excellent leader of men. He knows his craft well, in spite of being so young.
How old is he?
He's not seen his 25th year yet. If he keeps it up, he'll be an admiral one day.
Okay.
I need to be going. Farewell.
So, they just, like, automatically assumed that it was a lie. It was like, no, there's no way he could possibly be carried off. That seems kind of dumb. Hello, Lauro.
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
Oh, well, tell me what you know.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand. Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof. Gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get me?
Did Jonas seem troubled to you, the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mist too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
Tell me about the captain.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a just man who knows his knots. He's well appreciated by the crew. It's a pity that he hasn't much heart for laughs now and again. Always seems unhappy, our captain.
Thank you, Lauro. I need to be going.
Strange story, this is.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
Find and interrogate the witness. Very story driven. I'm like almost like Dragon Age vibes. Very, very similar. Not necessarily in the combat or anything like that, but it does have that almost that like how you're in the interaction with NPCs and stuff.
Oh, hello, Your Excellency. It is an honor.
Good day, Tavern Keeper.
Can I pour you anything? It's you. I didn't recognize you, my scruffy young pup. You put this place to shambles last night.
I am quite sorry about that. I'm afraid I let the festive spirit get the better of me.
Better of you. You broke everything. If you think for a second that I'm...
Come on now. Don't be angry about such trivialities. I'm certain we can make amends. Now, what can I do? The contents of this pouch should be worth your forgiveness. What do you say?
Forgiven and even forgotten, your lordship. Whatever can I do for you?
Missing cabin boy. Kidnappings? That seems kind of dumb. Speak about eventual witness.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table.
Okay.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Okay. I figured that was going to be like, show me who.
Tavern Keeper.
I see.
I'm looking for a Naut. A young cabin boy who's been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping? In my establishment? You surely jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water. Anything else?
His business to Malachor. No.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Yeah, that seems weird. That like me asking about the regular. I mean, he's right here. That should have been the indication to be like, okay, go talk to this guy. So.
Who are you? I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No. Have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I am here. I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
Man, the Malachor does bad stuff to you. What happened during the evening?
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him, if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
Okay.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Went with the rich man.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, sir. You are in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Thélème embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
The AI is and sometimes like they just like interrupt themselves while talking. So that's okay though. Okay, Fontaine family house. There was also the warehouse that I went into earlier, and it said it was locked. I kind of want to check the warehouse first, just to see if, like,
Your boots worn through? Is your hat out of style?
can I mess the quest up? Can I, you know, can I mess this quest up the same way I've done, you know, all of them? Kill everybody? Okay, we got downstairs. Okay, nothing up here.
It's blocked.
Okay. Back up the stairs, lads. We're gonna circle all the way around, see if we can where this other entrance is.
It's blocked.
Is it? Is it the same door, just on the opposite side? Okay. Alright. We will jump through the hoops. You know, for a tutorial area, it's a good beginning. It's a good start to the quest.
All you need in our selection, whatever you need to be the talk of all serene.
It's definitely an interesting start to the you know, to the overarching storyline and stuff like that. So because I gotta say, the city itself, the lore, the voice acting and stuff, pretty immersive so far. Definitely enjoy the aesthetic of the you know, the world that's being sold to me here. Oh, whoop. Nope. Not the way. Combat seems to be pretty decent. You know, it's take out, you know, enemy armor. And then, like, after you get through their armor, they're much easier to put down. This is a good job. That's better than my sword? That doesn't make sense. No, it's better than my stiletto. Okay. Alright. Whoever these people are, they're probably gonna lie. And that's okay.
Might I help you, sir?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
That is a whole mess of champagne glasses. Great artwork on the walls with the paintings. It's a small thing, but this is the third house I've been in. It's like both of the embassies have this similar design, which I guess is okay. I guess is okay. It's still nice. Hello, madam.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lord de Sade. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We're looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
Okay.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it's their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
It's interesting. Okay, so why would the Sailors Guild, like, kidnap your kid?
What was your son doing on a Naut ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts, they steal away young children from their mothers.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. But it is true that you are young and inexperienced. It seems that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies.
Let's be
this
nice.
Horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Nauts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact? It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Naughts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
I don't like that. Like I have to stand still while they talk, or otherwise they stop talking. Collision's good. How about sprint? No, I can't just bulldog peasants over. So, pretty decent introduction of the factions, you know, with the Bridge Alliance embassy as well as the was it the Ptolemy? Still gonna find the heretics for the Ptolemy. Oh wait, I was already over here. I was over here. Who am I supposed to talk to about this? The captain? Oh, okay. Okay.
Sir?
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
Yeah, let's inquire on the madam.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up, to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Naughts, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Naught. Our ships are his home, and we are his only family.
Oh, so the parents sold him as a child. That's terrible. Ask about... No,
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Naught?
How I would like my father to be implicated in this sordid business. Our old teacher must surely know what's going on here. Let's go talk to him.
Your Highness, I'm happy to see you. Your absence this morning worried both your father and me.
Come now, Sir de Corsillon. My father may have been angry, outraged, or disappointed, but he's never worried about me. I am sad to have caused you any worry, though. Would you believe that I was rotting away in a sinister jail, guarded by thugs ready to kill me? Though still seeing double from last night's drink, I was preparing an ingenious escape plan when... ta-da! My dear cousin jumped up out of nowhere and saved me. I'm quite the fairy tale damsel in distress.
You might have refrained from the company of bandits the night before such an important departure.
Take away the risk and halve the pleasure, de Corsillon. It is the salt of life.
I fear that some of my teachings have been misunderstood. But you wanted to ask me something, de Sade?
Constantine's alright. Tell me about the contract between the Knots and Fontaines.
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child due to some contract with the Nords.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nords. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son because of some agreement signed between my uncle and the Nords?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nords as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
Yeah, that's a terrible, shitty thing to do. Huh. She still upstairs? Maybe I can talk to her about it. Yeah, okay.
Excuse me, madam, but I haven't quite finished my inquiry yet.
If you would be so courteous, I would like you to leave. I have told you all that I have to say.
I don't really want to threaten her. Nah.
With respect, my lady.
Let's go see what the shiny is downstairs. And if that's nothing, then I'll threaten her. Because, you know, I'll have run out of options. Note to the attention of the servant. I would like you to prepare several meals and bring them to the warehouse we own on the canal. Okay, my husband will have to work there with his clerk and his men for a few days, so make sure that there's enough food for everyone. And be discreet. We do not want our families to know, or other families to know what is happening.
This document mentions another property. A warehouse.
That would be a great place to hide. Shall we take a peek?
Yep. Threatening the madam is not necessary. Oop, I saw sparkly. Beast essence. This is weird. What exactly is that?
Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
A handful of underlings don't scare us away. Right, cousin?
Let's just try to remain discreet.
Yeah, that's so far not been the go-to. So far, I'm more, you know, stab, stab. Those are my terms.
Sir de Sade, what are you doing here?
I've come looking for your son. The Naughts are worried about his disappearance.
Those Naughts took him from us, but now we've got him back, and he'll be staying with us.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine?
Attempt to reason with him. Tell him about what we were talking. Let's let's just tell him the truth. And hopefully it'll still give me the option to, you know, use charisma, but
I looked into the contract that binds you to the Naughts. It was indeed you who ceded your son to them in exchange for help with your business with the bridge.
It is so. But that sort of contract is ignoble. I never would have signed it if I had known.
You should have thought of that before. Breaking the contract could have regrettable consequences for the congregation.
The prince will know how to negotiate with the Naughts. If they take my son back, my wife will die of sadness.
Her sadness would be all the more terrible if she learned of your role in the story, don't you think?
You wouldn't dare tell her. I beg you.
You're not leaving me with a choice.
Very well. Take the key and take him away. Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Naughts.
All children leave the nest one day or another, sir. Farewell.
hey, we didn't have to kill everybody in this room. Diplomacy. Nice.
So it's here that our man keeps his son. Abusive fathers.
Hello,
Who
Jonas.
Are you?
My name is de Sade. I am legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
Yes. Even if I had to bend his arm a little.
That doesn't surprise me. He seemed to have no intention of changing his mind. I feel more sorry for my mother. She seemed so sweet and happy to see me.
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them. They find me, capture me, and lock me up in this warehouse. Hard to grow close after all that. My family is the Naughts. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to the ship. I'll see you there.
They also did a decent job of making him look, you know, related to the father.
Are your boots worn through? Is your hat out of style?
Sir?
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to... My cabin boy, Jonas, is back on ship. I have you to thank, I imagine.
You do. It's a rather sad affair, and though solved, leaves a broken family behind.
All we can do is plot a course. No one tells the wind what to do. I do thank you. I didn't think you'd go to so much trouble for a cabin boy. Your actions bring you honor.
Well, there is this merchandise I need moved.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel...
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
Listen here. I haven't forgotten what you did for our Jonas. I would gladly do you the favor, but my quartermaster is more stubborn than the tide. He is convinced that thugs want to use our vessel to bring who knows what aboard. And, because of that, he's placed guards to watch over the registered merchandise before they're loaded up. All that I can do for you is to write your crates into the ship's manifest. If you manage to get them into the warehouse, they'll find their way into the ship's hold. And with the manifest, the crazy Gustavo won't see nothing but smoke. Please try and avoid roughing up those brave guards. They are my fellow Norts, after all.
Okay, stealth mission.
Be back soon, Captain.
Fantastic. All over here. Okay, go and see the heretics in their hideout. Okay, that seems to be it. Clear out the warehouse guards. I don't really want to kill a bunch of not guards. How do I get over there? I mean, I will kill a bunch of not guards if I have to, but zones controlled by other factions. Zone under control of another faction than yours. Certain places are forbidden for you. A costume torso of the faction will allow you to trick the guards. You can also try a stealth approach. Guards spot you, it will result in violent response and damage your reputation. Oh, okay. So let's go ahead and grab another save. I do have their armor on though, so that's awesome. Hopefully I can just move around freely without being...
If you wore a Nort uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in. Unless we just offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses, the way will be clear. I'll just need to find the proper ingredients, but it's doable.
Oh, quest crafting stuff. Okay, back to the crafting bench. Where the hell that was. Prepared drink. Okay, the crafting table. Okay, we'll try that. Oop, shiny stuff. I don't think I can, though. I don't know if I have the... I don't think I have the skill. No, requires science 1. Dang. And I don't think I picked up like a piece of armor or something that gives science, like the blacksmith gloves do. But I do have crafting. Let's see here. Strep. I would need a ruby to get a point in science. Where is the merchant? Unless, of course, the merchant sells something that gives a bonus to science.
You'll find all you need in our selection. Whatever you need to be the talk of all serene. Welcome. Have you seen it?
Maybe. No, he doesn't even sell gloves. Definitely like a lot of the hats. Okay. Strong alcohol could help loosen the tongue of certain people. Sleeping aid. You could just buy quest items. Sleeping potion for 20. I mean,
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
if I have the bottle of brandy and a sleeping potion, I feel like oh, those are the required items for it. Okay. Seems kind of silly to be like, I don't know how to mix this. All right. So we wasted a little bit of money. I guess that's it's not much else I can do with that. I mean, we are disguised as a naught. We'll try to bank on that because we didn't put a point in science, which is okay as well. And worst case scenario, I'll kill everybody. Very cool. Big hole in the wall here. Oh, I don't think that this is, I don't think this is the, right room. I think this is the heretics. Well.
Who is there?
May the Illuminated save us. Did the smuggler send you?
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison, but revealed to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition, then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Thélème so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Okay, what? Tell me about your research.
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it would provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of Saint Matthias. The one who returned to Thélème after traveling with his master.
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Tir Freddy, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of Saint Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Tir Freddy is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, Saint Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the Illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced Saint Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
Okay. Possibility of making an agreement. They're not going to make an agreement. Their whole faction is based on a lie. Okay, what's your escape plan?
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could forget what you have discovered, perhaps.
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
Could speak with the Bridge Alliance ambassador, or we could just let them go. I think we're just going to let them be on their way.
I don't have the heart to deliver you to the Inquisition, but I cannot do much else to help you. Your smuggler is locked up. Maybe there are others in his band that can help you. Be careful and discreet, and you will survive.
Oh, thank you, sir. You are a just man. May the Illuminated protect you.
Thank you for having heard us and helped. You are truly full of kindness.
You're welcome.
You have a kind heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
All right. Teammates agree. Okay, I can't go out that door. Or that one. Interesting. Oh, yeah. Wear that dorky helmet, soldier boy. We are going to stay here for the moment. But I do think that I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the stream here. Pretty quiet tonight. This game is pretty fun. I went the whole stream without the ring light on. Just because I don't like it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be streaming this again, and pushing the story. This, so far, this game is a lot of fun. I definitely like the interaction with the NPCs. There are some bugs, you know, when I go to move. I need to just be patient and let people talk. But, definitely enjoying the game. As always, I appreciate everybody who stopped in, anybody who lurked. Thank you guys so much for being here. And I will catch you guys next time with something. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.